while I'm living.
Hi all. Happy New Year. All that jazz. Um I know I really do get really spaced out in doing these. Like before I went from doing one every week to every couple months. But anywho, yes, I have new glasses. Thank you, Jesus. I also have another pair in which I absolutely love. They make me like a grandmother. You know, especially with these curlers. I really do look very old, but I love them. I should do it with these ones on. Make it seem like the advice, well, what I'm going to talk about, makes me feel nice and worldly and really knowledgeable. So when they give you a stern look like this, you actually do understand where I'm coming from and be like, But I love these ones too. Anywho, I'm happy because I actually did my hair myself. I'm not sure how it's gonna come out. We'll see that in the morning. Lord knows if it even gonna last till tomorrow morning. Well, how I sleep, goodness gracious. I gotta put a little gel in the back to keep it in. My little olive oil. Good type of gel. Not sure I'm gonna bring up my jam on me. Goodness. Anywho, back in London, and school's gotten off to a nicely rough start. I've been having work out of my ass. It's quite horrible, but anywho, this tonight, I don't know if I've spoken about this yet. It's a combination of a lot of things tonight that have presented themselves to me, and I'm not sure if I ever spoke about this specific topic. Redefining beauty and, redefining you as a person. You know, my little cousin, she shared a picture tonight of, Marilyn Monroe, beauty then and beauty now. Models then and models now. Because you can really and truly say Marilyn Monroe was a model in itself as well as an actress. But on a side note, Marilyn Monroe has on this gorgeous white swimsuit. I've always kind of wanted one like it because it's so vintage, and those types of swimsuits will really show off your curves. And I mean, my curves kind of iffy. Like, I curve weird. I come in small up here, and then, I kind of come and just go back out a little bit because, my midsection is a work in progress. And then I have a little bit of hips that come back out, and then I have really small feet to then come back in. But so my midsection will be quite problematic in that swimsuit. But if I wear it black, I could pull it off in black. I'm telling you, though, black, I could pull that off. Because the one good thing about black is that it's nice slimming. It's very slimming. This piece of hair going out already. Just do my hair in, I brush my head up and nothing. Anywho, so yeah. So that was a side note about that. How gorgeous her swimsuit is. But she, her and all her curves, and then, the modern day example of beauty, this totally skinny chick. And, she's a model, obviously, and that sort of thing. And I was having saying under the picture, I commented when I reposted it, and I said that, sadly, in Babylon, in England, the white girl would get more of the praise than the skinny girl. I go white because they're both white. The skinnier model would get more of the praise than the Marilyn Monroe type. And it's honestly true, as it's sad, but in sorry in um in London, unfortunately, they do tend to place a lot of emphasis on size. Um, the skinnier you are, the better. This is just from what I have seen. Um, Even in stores, um, that is kind of horrible. I realize that in a lot of fashion, a lot of retail stores, you, especially high end retail, you see a lot of very small girls who, regardless of what, ethnic background they're from, but they're always, really small, very petite girls who, sell mostly very petite clothes. But, and that's sad. That's sad because a long time ago, not a long time ago, I think a bunch of the first set of articles I wrote one about beauty, but I looked at that from all different aspects of beauty, and I'm gonna do the same way tonight. Um, in terms of size, you have to learn to love your size and work your size. If you are really thin by nature, work that. If you are um if you are thick by nature, work that. According to Cat Williams, if you were big and got small, work it. If you were small and got big, work it. You know, just try to make sure that no matter what size you are, you keep yourself healthy, because that's the most important thing to do. Um, I learned the very hard way about keeping yourself healthy. Unfortunately, um, thicker me, you know, was detriment to this little less thicker me that I am now, work in progress. But it has helped me. So you have to keep yourself healthy. You have to keep yourself active. You have to do that. That does not mean, though, if you are my size, or even if you're a size 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, that doesn't mean that you need to go starve yourself. You understand? That doesn't mean that you have to make yourself into a 6, 4, 2, or 0. You understand? That means you have to love yourself for you, right? It means that if you're going to work on getting rid of what you have to do it a healthy way. You have to do it a good way. You have to do it. You have to start at a weight that you know is manageable. You have to start at a weight that you know you are entirely comfortable with. That you haven't put yourself under any strain to do it, etc. But don't do it because that don't do it because that's not your image of beautiful. That's the truth. I learned the hard way about that too. Let's move on to there. I know I said in like my first set of with the vlog that I did about being black or whatever, why can't we just all be black? I know I said in there that when I was younger I struggled with, my complexion. And when it coming up, all of my friends were always, later than me, or my whole family, my mom's side of the family, like all of them are red, those types of things. And that was a big thing when I was young for myself, because me and my cousin were really close, and she is like redder than, I don't know, she is like red till almost yellow. And I was always this complexion, and I always used to be weird because no one would ever believe that we're cousins, because we were two completely on two complete opposites of spectrum. So she was red and it was dark, and everyone was always, how can y'all be cousins? And you know, people in their ignorance, younger, especially children in their ignorance, which is, you know, not how they grasp. I have an issue when parents or adults don't correct children in certain things. Partner is called genetics. Unfortunately, everyone does not have the same genetic makeup. Just the way it is. Because I'm family to you doesn't mean I'm gonna get everything that you've gotten. You know? And my parents did what they had to do and produced me. I got my daddy's side. That's sometimes the way it is. Does that mean I'm less family to my mother because she is brown borderline high scale red? Doesn't make me any less than her daughter. Doesn't make me any less. I'm still her daughter. She still gave birth to me. It doesn't matter. I hate when people have that perception of skin color. It you know, that it can't be family to you because I'm not the same complexion as you. That upsets me. I guess because I went through it when I was younger, it upsets me. But anyway, and I struggled with that for a really long time because I really did not believe when I was younger that I was very pretty. I did not think I was good looking at all. And you know, like I said in the other one, then I actually had to really sit down and define beauty for myself. Like, what do I think is beautiful and what do I think is acceptable? And you know, I found things about myself to love. And that's when I realized, well, hold on, I really don't give a rat's ass how others define beauty. Is how I feel about me. You know, when I leave here every day, I just rock it. You know, I just rock. Anybody that know me know, if I left home shabby, it's because I really just don't care. Or like, you know, you're going somewhere sharp, you know, you ain't gonna get out the car. My mother used to be like, you know, you should always plan on proper clothes because you don't ever know what's gonna happen. I was like, you know, I said before about the whole, you know, how I always got proper underwear. My mother had a saying, you should always pawn proper underwear because you never know what's gonna happen. Like, you know, and I keep like making a joke about, but I would, you know, if they got underwear that got in a couple of holes and they left home and they get in an accident, I'll be real disturbed if the paramedic or doctors or firemen or even members of the general public that start to help me, you know, I would be real concerned if they place more emphasis on the 2 holes in my underwear than the fact that it is sprawled up on the ground, like bleeding away on me, bleeding away for their life. Like, I'll be real disturbed. I'll be like, seriously? That was more important? My underwear? How you know I didn't catch a hole from the whole incident? Yeah. My mother, you know, and she's like, suppose the house get fire at night. Well, you know, hopefully I will throw on clothes and run outside. Why would I run outside in just an underwear? That makes no sense. I mean, seriously? Just a panty? I won't have on other clothes? Seriously? Anywho, I digress. Right. So when I leave home, I make sure I rock it. I make sure I always feel comfortable in what I have on. I make sure that anytime, anything I buy it because I like how it looks on me. I like how it feels on me. And not because society has said, oh, that's what's in fashion, so that's what you must wear. No. I don't. Couldn't really be bothered. I couldn't. With that being said, I think that you as an individual have to redefine how you feel about you. You know, I posted and made a joke with Jamila tonight. I posted on, my friend posted on Facebook that, you know, she doesn't understand the concept of being fake. And I posted, well, really, you know, I'm really good at being fake. I'm a pro, you know. But I'm good at being fake for many reasons. I'm good at being fake because real Vernie is very scary. I don't even like real Vernie. Whenever she comes out, I tend to put her back in very quickly. Real Vernon is scary. Real Vernon is indecisive. Real Vernon has a very violent streak. And she's not the easiest person to be around. And Real Vernon is extremely insecure. Which is why it's easier for me to pretend, well, not pretend, but it's easier for me to highlight the better parts of me than to let all of the real me come out. You understand? That's how I've redefined me. That's how I've redefined actually liking me. That's how I've redefined actually, feeling how I feel about me. Because if I was to go on the perceptions that if I was to go on the perceptions that other people have about me, I probably won't like me too much, because I've heard, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and there are some people who don't like me. There are some people who probably will have a lot of bad things to say about me. But if I were to go on how they felt about me, I lived my life based on the perceptions other people had about me, I won't really be me. No, would I? I won't really be me. You have to redefine how you feel about you. You should never let society tell you how to feel about you. You should never let the media tell you how to feel about you. You should never let your best friend, your parents, tell you how to feel about you. I love my mother with all of my heart, but growing up, she said, in terms of how I felt about me, she did not make me feel good about myself. Best mommy in the world, though. Don't get me wrong. Best mother in the world. Honestly, best mother. But I did have a lot of issues with self-image, and she was one of those reasons that I had a lot of issues with self-image until I got older, and I realized if I keep seeing myself the way she keeps painting me, I won't ever feel good about myself, and I'll always have a problem with feeling good about myself. Redefine all of the definitions and all of the labels that people throw at you, and you will realize it's so much easier to accept you as a person and what you can give to society, what you can give to your neighbors, your brothers, what you can give to yourself, and it becomes so much easier. It really does. But yeah, that's pretty much my rant for today. Like I said, I do me how I feel like doing me. Curlers, big ass glasses. Don't give a shit. Look at or lump it. Take me as you get me, or you can't take me at all. You understand? So yeah, I hope everyone's good. I will probably try to do something later on in the week. I have a list of things that really bug me, so it's probably gonna be something delightfully hilarious. But we will catch up. So I was here. Deuces.
Thanks I'll be given the Most High.